Hello, everyone. Hope all is well. Are you looking for the best business secret to grow your business in the entire realm of marketing and growing your business and making a profit in your business? Well, listen up. We're going to talk about it today. We're going to talk about it today. Yes, we are. All righty. Welcome to day 6 on how to build a profitable business with your ideas. Now, a few days ago, we talked about a little bit marketing. We talked about, you know, how to kind of like search, you do a little research, and we talked about keywords and things that's going to draw you to your clients and your clients and draw you to your clients and your clients to you, or your potential customers and clients to you. So we're going to get a little bit deeper today, and I think this particular topic here it's about avatars. Your avatar. Now, what is an avatar? It's a detailed profile of the perfect customer or client for you, your perfect potential client. And it's that one that you don't have to second guess it, because you've already researched, and we're going to talk about how you do that here in this video today. That's what this video is going to all be about. Now, so to give you that little intro of what we're going to talk about today, let you know I'm be a strategist, Sandy, and I help keep my clients to grow their business and start a business and develop develop the systems to their business, develop, whatever they need to help their businesses grow, to help them with marketing material, marketing campaigns, advise them on what I think they should and shouldn't do in their business, and help some of my clients. I'm working one-on-one with some things when it comes down to building, helping them develop grants to receive funding for some of their business ideas. And along with, like I told y'all before, maybe some of you didn't know, well, didn't hear or whatever, I am also doing I got a grant out there for myself. So anyway, that's that. About that. So anyway, the next important and the next level for your business for you to get that ideal customer, and for that ideal customer to be around a long time. And we'll talk about that later. But today we're going to talk about how you can get that perfect match and that perfect good, that client, that person that's going to be with you, hopefully longevity, because you would already have seeked them out, and you have what they have, you have what they need, and of course you have what they want. All right, so that's what today is going to be about. Now, let's begin in talking about, like I said, I just explained to you what a avatar is, right? An avatar is a detailed profile of your potential customer or client. That's all it is. But that's not, don't take that lightly though. Don't take it lightly, because that is going to help you. It's going to save you money. It's going to save you money from when you're running ads. And eventually, yes, you're going to get there. You're not going to always expecting to do things free out here in this business world. Yes, you're going to create some ads, and yes, you're going to be in places where your business going to grow. And yes, you're going to do the activities that you need to do in order to be able to just keep, putting yourself in front of other people. And that also, when we talked about setting up your profiles for the social media platforms and things like that, I think it might have been day 1 or 2 when we spoke about some of the things. Well, this is no different. This is just to piggyback on the specifics of what needs to be done. And we always talk about the how to, what need to be done, but we don't talk about how to do it, put it that way. So we're going to talk a little bit more about how to just get a little bit more deeper in specific in your business, okay, in your business growth, and helping you to make profits with your idea. Because whatever idea you have, please, y'all, listen to me, and listen to me extremely closely right now. You have everything it takes to be successful. The only way a business is not going to be feasible for you, for anybody, is just that if you don't have a customer or buying base. But pretty much, I'm sure that if you got an idea and you have a vision, I'm sure it came from a higher power. It came from God, whatever you believe in, but I'm sure it came to help you to be successful. It came to answer some of your prayers. It came to you to maybe let you start something. Maybe your grandparents or your great grandparents have prayed for before you were even thought of, before you were even, really being, but I ain't gonna say thought of, before you came to planet Earth. Okay. All right. So now, one thing is going to be, number one is going to be, we are going to find out first of all, I'm going to share with you where you need to go, and some of the things that you need to do to create your custom avatar, right? Okay. Now, there's going to be areas where you're going to get sources of information from. And what I mean is, the sources of information that you're going to use. We'll talk about them in a few minutes, but these are the things that you need to know about your avatar. You need to know their name. You need to know the gender. You need to know the race, the age. It's always good to know these things, because certain things you're not going to sell to certain people. Now, you wouldn't sell a relaxer to a Caucasian. So I'm just giving you an example. Stuff like that. You wouldn't sell a relaxer, because that is not your avatar. It would destroy their scalp, and then you will be out of business so fast, because they'll sue the socks off you, because you would mess up their hair. And of course, they know that they can't get a relax anyway. But I'm just saying, don't try to, go outside of the realm of who your avatar is. Now, you want to know your avatar, their location, where they live, what are they single, their marriage, their status. Do they have any children? What educational level that they're on? What profession they're in. You want to know who is going to be that ideal customer for you. All of these things need to be answered with you doing your research too as well. And I'm gonna give you a few little areas of a few little tips and pointers of where I think you should be going to find out this information. And then it all depends on, if you, let's say for instance, if your avatar is somebody, if you have you groom pets or something like that, you would want to know about that too as well. You would want to know about, what kind of pet they do they really like, and all those things. But I'm gonna give you the information and give you some of the websites that you can find this information out. And also your income, the income level of your client too. You don't want to try to reach out to someone that just not able to buy your products. Just be realistic about that too as well. Now, some of the sources of information, you can get them out of books and magazines, and you can get them from blogs, and we'll talk about a few of them in a few. And you can, all kind of like events that have happened or come up, and you can get, I mentioned to you in the last video that I did, think it was day 5, that I even told you how you can go to Amazon and places like that, and if you're trying to maybe promote a certain topic, or promote something like maybe on relationship or something like that, and then you want to see what kind of books they've read about relationship, and what have some of people have said, and even use social media platforms to kind of see what's in that particular genre, your genre. And also your outside of that too, and also just what are they talking about in your niche. What are people saying? Because a lot of folks love to tell, they love to vent, they love to talk about what's going on with them. So you want to be able, and you want to be prepared, and you want to make sure that you are able to fulfill their needs when you see what's their problems. Okay, fulfill their needs. And so, and then also you are going to want to know some of the challenges they had and some of the pain points that they have. That way you can come in and make everybody happy, because no one likes, and that's when they start, just talking, just, I would say, I'll call it sometimes just getting diarrhea at the mouth, but they may be typing it on a blog forum or anything like that, just, just concern, sharing their concerns about their own issues, because everybody, people, we love to talk about ourselves. So we, especially on platforms like that. So you make sure that you know everything you need to know about them and they in their situations. All right. So now and then two, let's talk about how to identify your target audience. You know, you when you are when you let's say if you are out here making, I would say just randomly trying to just say randomly trying to do it. No, you can't do that. You can't randomly try to define your customer. You can't just you got to be specific and you got to go a little deeper than the average thing. You can't be general. Okay, all righty. And this is how what you can do will help that would help you. What you can do is just go ahead and get you can you can pick a name or choose a picture or something, whatever you want to call your avatar. And and then you start defining the demographics of it and the psychographics of your avatar. Now your psychographics is going to include, like, the beliefs of a person, what that person enjoy, the values, things like that. That's called an avatar. Now your demographics, how your demographics is going to be, like your age and all of the information, like your income, like I just mentioned earlier, the marital status, habits, jobs, the religion and things like that. This is just going to be for you. You're going to need to know all of this for you, so you can make sure that you know who's your avatar. And this is going to make all the difference in the world for you to make money. This is on the next level for your business, I'm telling you. And it doesn't matter that, like a lot of times people may have so many followers, and it doesn't matter how many y'all, it doesn't matter. You need to think about, you want to make money in your business, and you're not worrying about the being popular out here. You want to learn, okay, the metrics that I see in my business is taking my business to the next level. The metrics in my business that I see is it's bringing the dollars in my account. It's bringing the money in, to the bank account. Okay, to the business bank account. So that's what I need you to understand about that. Now, the next thing you want to do is, as you got, you working on your little avatar, right? You want to know, what are their goals? What are some of the goals? What is the primary goal of my avatar? And do you have the solution to it? Now, along the way, as you are researching, and like I just gave you a few little tips on how to do these things, along the way, you're going to be able to answer these questions. And then the next thing would be good to defining your avatar is knowing the backstory of that person, knowing what's going on with them, knowing what is the backstory of them wanting to, have this pain point solved or whatever it is. And you can find that out because, like I told you, people get diarrhea at the mouth. They'll tell you everything. Even on a survey, you can do a survey. You can have a survey go out to people that follow you, like if you on social media, and then you get, once you start building your buying base, and we'll talk about the email marketing too on the next video. We'll talk about that. But even when you got a list, like a lot of times I would email my list for as surveying some of my clients to find out, or just people that have gotten on my list, to find out exactly what they need and what they want. And then you will create this here will help you just create your little template or whatever, and make sure that all of these questions that I just gave, or I mean, these things that if you'd ask of yourself, make sure that you do them. Now, number one, just choose a picture and pick, and define the demographics and the psychographics of your potential client. And then you also find out their primary goals of what they need. Find that out, and then uncover the backstory, find out a little bit more about them, get a little bit more in their business, and then, a little personal about them. So that's, that will help you anyway. Okay. And then some of the let's, like some of the information, how would they, let's use this as an example here, like with the primary goals, what do they value about themselves? What are some of the goals? What are some of the goals that they have in their future? And that can, once you find that out, and then you can kind of see where it can relate to your business, and what are their primary goals, and like I say, and what do they hope to accomplish? And you need to know that so you can be able to give them, if you have it, if your business have what they need, you can just give them what they need or what they want. So that'll help you. And this is why you got to know a little bit more about your avatar. Now the knowing this right here, the information's not information, knowing the information, this is the information source right here. You knowing that what websites do they like, what are they frequency, what social media platforms are they really on. All of that information you can find out through researching and looking and finding out what's going on out here in the world. You got to take the time to understand that information. You got to take your time to research that. And how do they stay informed? Do they read blogs? Do they listen to the podcast? Do they listen to, celebrities? Or how do they stay informed? What kind of news media that who are they listening to? Who is in their ear, and who are they admiring to get their information from? So that way you can always, and that'll help you creating your content, speaking their language, knowing their voice, knowing the voice of, knowing the tone that you need to give them, and building that voice, or knowing the voice that they like to hear, basically. So that is another way. Okay. And then also, when I mentioned to you, like the pain points and the challenges and things like that, you know, find out what is really their pain point. And like we said earlier, just finding out exactly what they're complaining about, and you listen very closely, you'll be able to hear it, you'll be able to see it, they'll write it, and they'll talk about what they complain about. They, all over. It's just hashtag some of the words in your niche. And I think we talked about that, the hashtags and the keywords and stuff, just on the last video. So make sure that you are very knowledgeable about that. Okay. And then also, I'll mention to you about the demographics, all of that too as well. The demographics, the age, the gender, the marital status, how many children they have, do they have any children, the location, the occupation of them, the level of education and things like that. So you make sure that you know all of that. Okay. So that'll help you, and it'll help you tremendously to get that avatar. And that's the next level of you pretty much solving half of your problems there. And so there's many avatars, and there's your one avatar, there's many people out there like your avatar, right? Even with just like with the things that I do for is my business, my entrepreneurship, the business of the strategy part that I do. There are so many people that have a vision and have a dream and have goals. So for the most part, I do know when people are in that space and in that way, they really thinking about manifestation. They're thinking about manifesting things in their lives. They're thinking about more of, a lot of times, more of leaving their job, wanting to, they can't leave it like, okay, I got to quit tomorrow and things like that. They want to maybe have a side hustle, as some of them call it. They want to be able to just, have another source of income, and they want to be, they want to feel important, and they want to have their own business. So, there's all kind of reasons why, but I know that I stay in front of the people that I know that I need to serve, right? Okay. So now the benefits of an avatar, and this is the benefits of your business for, for the duration of the life of it, it's going to help you to identify that target audience. It really is. And it's going to help you with your messaging for when you are marketing, whether when you're sending out, email campaign, whatever. You talk their language. That's all you got to do. And another one is you kind of avoid risking your business too, because you don't want to have the wrong avatar and the wrong person or whatever. You don't want to have the wrong person, and then that they are like, oh, well, they didn't give me what I want, because you really wasn't a good fit for them, and they weren't a good fit for you when it comes down to doing business together. So, and there's a little bit more you can get deep in with, a little deeper with that, because a lot of people, they are, pretty much some of people you just don't want to work with. All right. And it's not good that you are working with them because y'all just may not be a good fit. And they may not have a work ethic that you like. Because I've had some clients that I did not like their work ethic. One lady, I think it was back in July, I had to give her money back because, but I didn't have to, but I did it. I made the choice. Like, no, I'm not going to deal with you because you're demanding too much from me and you're demanding me, but you don't want to pay me. So you can't put demands on me and think I'm gonna do it for free. So, here again, I just politely refunded her. She didn't see it coming because she thought that she can bully me into doing things her way and doing things the way she wanted me to do them. Now, and another one, that's a benefit for you having an avatar is they help you to make better products for them. Because if you notice, a lot of big businesses out here, they always send you surveys. They're always in research and development. They're always working on making it better for their customers. Okay. They may start off with doing one thing, but you got to continue. You got to know what your customers looking for. What do they want? And that way you can give it to them, because if you give them what they want, they're going to do what? They're going to keep spending money with you. Remember that. So if you satisfy that, you in good hands. And then also I want to share with you also some of the things that I think yeah, that because what the avatar is going to do, y'all, it's going to help you. The marketing campaign is going to be so much easier, and it's going to be so less expensive when you have narrowed down that particular person that you want to have as a customer or a client. That's bottom line. Yeah, that is. Okay. But now also, now let me also give you a little bit the source, a few more sources of the information. Like I said, social media, industry publications too, and like magazines and journals. You can find your avatar with all of this information, studying your competition and understanding how they engage with their audience and how do the message resonate with them. It can be all kind of things from your competitor that will help. And the reason why, because they've pretty much already got the foundation laid out, but you're getting intelligence from your competition. That's all you're doing. You're not trying to copy what they have going on or nothing like that. I'm not saying that, but anyway. And then when you are finding out the goals and values, like I mentioned to you earlier when I said, just finding out some of the things that they like, you use surveys, you use questionnaires, you use insights, your analytics, your social media insights. You can use interviews, you can interview them, or whatever it is, do a free class or a Zoom or something like that. And then just in that Zoom, you can find out a lot from people, because usually if you got a few people that's asking that question, there's probably 10, 20, 30, maybe 40,000 more out there that want the same answer to that same particular question. So, and then also when you want to learn, and one of the major things that, don't you forget this one here, and I think we'll stop here. One of the major things that you must understand and you must research extensively is their buying behavior, the buying behavior of your particular clients. And you can get deep, but I just mentioned to you, surveys is good too, but you're going to get data about sales. You can find that sales data. You can find that from all kind of, you can find it from what's called is the retail federation. You can find it from all those things from there. You got to look for this information, people. If you're not willing to do the hard work for his business, you don't need to be in business. It is not easy. I had a friend of mine tell me she had to do a business plan for a project she was going back to school. And she said, girl, I got much respect for you when you're doing business plan for plans for people. She said, because girl, that was a lot of work. She said, I see. She said, charge your worth. I say, you ain't got to tell me that. I know. I appreciate her for understanding from a different level. But my point is, it's work to be done. When you want a very successful, sustainable business, it's work to be done. You can't be addressing it or looking at your business for 15 minutes in the day and then say, hey, the rest of the day I'm gonna go and goof off or whatever. No. And I think, and do believe with all my heart of hearts, that this is why a lot of businesses are not successful, because we play with it too much. We are not taking it serious. We make up all excuses in the world about why we don't have time to build our business. And then because a lot of people, now I got a few, not gonna say a few, I got maybe a couple of people that will just think that they can just call me and ask me 1,000 questions and have access to me, and then you not sit down and say, we're going to go and structure this thing correctly, have it, do your standard of operating procedures agreement, everything you need, coming up with your job descriptions for any a team member. Even not, if you don't want them now, just in the future, at least just have the information, so when it's time for you to hire somebody, and then count the cost of how much the employee going to cost you, how much is going to cost you to acquire that person, whether you're going to need to want to use an agency, or whether you're just going to go ahead and put it out there on Craigslist, LinkedIn, or what you call it, job search, or either indeed.com, wherever you're going to put the information. Just be prepared and be ready. During the pandemic, and I know a lot of you see all of the stuff with the PPP loan thing that happened, and everybody getting the money and using the money. And it's like a lot of them went and lied on the same lies you could have told. They were so creative with it too. They could have had real employees, and they could have had real legitimate businesses, and it would have helped them. But I think they saw money grab, and then they got out there and they just did what they wanted to do. And then most of them are in prison now, because there are some folks that ask me, "Do you do the PPP loan?" No, I don't do the application. No, you. And then one of them say, "Well, the such and such got this money back." Okay, well, whoever did theirs, you go over there to them, because I'm not doing that, because I knew that person didn't have employees and they didn't qualify for it. So I say, well, you go on over and let them do it, because I already know you just starting your business. You don't have a team yet, and you don't have employees that you're paying, and no, you don't even qualify. So if you feel like somebody gonna help you qualify and lie, you go on over there. But they didn't, they end up not fooling you with it. But anyway, I am just saying, work is inevitable when you talking about doing business or having a business. So don't get it twisted that you can just be playing with business. And I know some of this stuff here is not sexy, it's not appealing. We ain't talk about the next thing with Diddy and all of these other crazy things that's going out here and in the world. We're not talking about that. Yeah, I understand that. We're not talking about that, but we're talking about something that's going to benefit you in the long run if you're one of the ones that want to have a business. Now, all of that other stuff, it's irrelevant, because it's not putting money in your pockets. It's not helping you get to the next level. It's not going to help your business get to the next level. And it's not going to benefit your children and your next generation. So I think it's time out for us thinking that we can just slide and glide and not do the work. But it's going to take work in order to be able to make it happen. It's really going to take work. In the next video, or maybe the next couple of days, I'm going to talk about how you're going to create maybe your Facebook ads or things like that, or some of the things that you need to also, along with this avatar, you need to also realize and know, because this is the way you make profits with your business ideas. There's no way around it. After you've create your structure, some of you don't even have your structure together, and some of you complain, and stop watching all them videos that ain't telling you nothing. Stop doing that. You watch more videos, and then some of you watch videos, and then you come asking me 1,000 questions about some of the stuff. No. If you sit yourselves down and let somebody walk you step by step through things, then you will be successful. You will be successful in whatever you do. Promise you that. But if you just here and there, you everywhere, you're here and there, you can't, your spirit, because everybody ain't telling you the same thing. Your head like this right here, your spirit just don't know what to do. It just don't know what to do. Yeah, your spirit is just confused as you confusing the idea that you have. So stop it, stop it, stop it. Okay. Now, some of the places that, like I said, was the sources information. I'm gonna give you a few of these, and then we're gonna get out of here. Sorry for the rant, but I just want to say that sources of information, you can get it from Survey Monkey, you can get it from Quora, you can get it from even one more. I won't tell you that one. You have to get in. You have to be a part of the community. I ain't gonna give you everything. I ain't gonna give you all the tea. And then goals and values. You learn this from you learn this from different websites. You learn this from let's see, where can you learn this from? Let me see here. Should I tell y'all this or not? Maybe learn this from other people that have already accomplished some of the goals and some of the things that you want to do, and see whether you line up with their values. We'll just say that. Yeah, we won't give you up everything. And then the buying behavior. Yeah, this is the good one. This is the one right here. I told you, do not sleep on this one. The buying behavior. Knowing what's going on with the Google Analytics, and then knowing what's going on with something like I told you, that Retail Federation and sales, anything dealing with sales, learning more about what's the numbers, what's the data in that particular category. And even consumer reports will tell you a lot of things. That magazine, that's been out for years and years and years. That is good too, because I know I used to get those in the mail all the time, but I don't get magazines in the mail anymore. I just do the digital thing now, and I read up on things that I need to stay abreast on for as business is concerned. But yeah, they have that has a wealth of information. And then also Amazon Business is another good one to find out your buying behavior. And then Shopify. Everybody be on Shopify. Everybody be talking about it. They have some data. They have some information. Shopify, then you will know. And then also maybe it all depends on your niche too. But for the most part, those are the major ones that I believe will help you, that they will help you to get that information to help with your avatar. And what you got to do, like I said, you just got to do that research and then know. And then that's going to make you feel more confident in your business. It's going to make you feel like, gosh, I'm on the right track now. Wow, I am really, really on the right track of making this thing, a success. And that's how you build your profitable business. That's how you build it. Yeah. So anyway, I hope that this helped and today, and we'll be on day 7 in the next video. So like I said, use this information and do something with it, because it's going to help you grow your business. And if you want to stay connected, and then I also have some free resources, just click the link in the bio, and or either you can reach me at pushthedream@gmail.com. No, can you? Yeah, that's my email address. But no, you can reach me at text Push the Dream to 833-247-6465. That's Push the Dream to 833-247-6465. And then also I got some free training classes and videos and courses. So but let me give you let's see, because I got I got one on the business toolkit. Well, no, not that one. If you want to get the free weekly business tips, you can sign up. You can be a part of the community, be a part of the family. I will create a link for that too. And it'll be, I'll create a link for that. I have it here. Or you can just go to pushthedream.com and then go down to, when you go to pushthedream.com, tell you what you do. You go down to, you click the gold button that says visit here for free training classes and videos. And then you go on down, you stroll your little self on down to the free business tip section. And then after that, you get the free weekly business tip. And then so each email, sometimes I'll send you a class or video or something like that. And I may even do a Zoom, a private Zoom. So that way you'll be, we can talk outside of social media too as well. And so that way you can ask me questions and things like that. So I'll be going live, but I've just been doing the videos for now, and I'll be going live, and then you can ask me questions there as well. So anyway, that's a little bit of help. So if you want to bring in 2024 doing some great things, you got to change. You got to do more work for your business idea. You have got to stop being lazy. Stop procrastinating, stop putting things off, stop saying you're going to do it, and stop just telling people you're going to do stuff and not doing it just to hear yourself talk and all that kind of stuff. Stop doing that. Okay, stop doing it and get focused on all this information in your head. Oh, you got all this knowledge in your head, and what are you doing with it? You are better than some of these folks out here running companies. You are better than someone that you think, but see, because they did something a little differently than that you didn't do. And some of this information I'm giving you is exactly what it is. This is a cheat code, really. Everything that we're talking about in this series here about building a profitable business, it's a cheat code. Okay, this is a part of the cheat code, and now if you're listening, you'll do something with it and you will see the results. Now if you don't take action on it, ain't nothing gonna happen, Captain. Okay, alrighty, so I love you guys, and I will see you on my next video, and have a beautiful day, or whatever it is where you are. If it's morning, good morning. And if wherever you located and whatever's going on in your world right now, I hope the best and pray the best for you. Okay. All right. Talk to you later. Bye bye. Take care. And remember, don't forget to do the work. Do the work. All right.